Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Cannabis podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Thursday evening, April 17th, 2025, and we have a great mix of cannabis headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline.
420 with CNW. What you need to know about the 420 cannabis holiday. This year, an unusual overlap is happening. Easter Sunday and the unofficial cannabis celebration known as 420 both land on April 20th. It's a rare coincidence that hasn't occurred in more than a decade. While Easter is a sacred day for Christians, marking the resurrection of Jesus, 420 is widely recognized by cannabis users as a day to celebrate marijuana culture. Either way, April 20th carries meaning for millions, and firms like Cronos Group Inc. will look back on how far they have come in the industry.
Cannabis News Breaks Software Effective Solutions Corp., DBA MedCana, OTC SFWJ, expands into Australia with acquisition of cannabis import and distribution licenses. Software Effective Solutions Corp., also known as MedCana, is expanding into Australia through the acquisition of cannabis import and distribution licenses. This move is part of the company's global expansion strategy, allowing them to supply high-quality medical cannabis products in response to growing demand in the region. With operations now spanning Latin America and the Asia-Pacific, MedCana is solidifying its position in the global pharmaceutical cannabis supply chain. For more information, visit MedCana's website at www.medcana.net. NuggMD announces winners of 2025 Patient Choice Awards. NuggMD, the country's leading telehealth platform for cannabis, has announced the winners of the 2025 Patient Choice Awards. More than 3,500 medical cannabis patients voted for their favorite brands, products, and technologies across 36 geographic regions and 5 categories. Trulieve, Rise, Rhythm, and Jeter were among the top brands in multiple regional categories. Nationally, GravLabs won for Best Glassware, and G-Pen took home the award for Best Vaporizer Hardware. Content creators at Dope Yola, at Dope Kitchen, and Pothead.Princess were recognized in the Best Content Creator category. The awards program aimed to highlight popular brands and products in regional markets. Voting took place from February 25th to March 31st, with winners and runners-up selected for over 350 categories. For a full list of winners, visit the Patient Choice Awards website. Federal court dismisses all claims against Flavorade founder Nick Coburn with prejudice. In a significant legal victory, the United States District Court for the Central District of California has dismissed all claims brought by Greenmount LLC against Nick Coburn, founder of Flavorade Extracts. The court's ruling with prejudice means these claims cannot be refiled. Judge Monica Ramirez-Almadani granted defendants' motion for judgment on the pleadings, denouncing Greenmount's tactics as disingenuous. Coburn stated, "This ruling validates what I've maintained from day one." After months of defending against baseless accusations, Coburn can now focus on building Flavораde's future. With Greenmount's claims dismissed, Coburn's counterclaims regarding his ownership interest in Greenmount are now in focus. Snoop Dogg's iconic Tonics partners with MoreBetter for pioneering study on how THC beverages impact consumer quality of life. Iconic Tonics, backed by Harmony Craft Beverages and Snoop Dogg, partners with MoreBetter for a pioneering study on how THC beverages impact consumer quality of life. Up to 2,000 consumers will report daily feedback over 3 weeks on their infused beverage and alcohol consumption patterns. This research aims to understand the real-world effects of THC-infused drinks and provide valuable insights for consumers, legislators, and the industry. Iconic Tonics will have products included in the study from Snoop Dogg brands and other leading beverage brands in their portfolio. As the 420 holiday approaches, iconic Tonics is running a special promotion with DoorDash all week, making their beverages more accessible. Visit mystudy.es/bevstudy to learn more and sign up for future infused beverage studies. 420 with CNW. How U.S. marijuana companies are responding to President Trump's tariffs. Marijuana firms and related businesses are adapting to the changing U.S. trade policies, specifically the tariffs implemented by the Trump administration. With a heavy reliance on global suppliers for packaging and manufacturing, companies like Cresco Labs, Inc. are feeling the pressure on their supply chains. It will be interesting to see what innovative solutions they come up with to navigate these challenges. CNW 420 provides daily updates on the evolving cannabis industry, offering valuable insights for investors and keeping them informed on regulatory changes that could impact financial markets. Stay tuned for the latest developments in the world of cannabis. Celebrate Josh Stock at Kushstock on April 19th. Raw Rolling Papers and founder Josh Kesselman will be at Kushstock in Los Angeles on April 19th to celebrate Josh's birthday and Raw's 20th anniversary. Kesselman, also CEO of HBI Innovations, will debut the latest Raw Fireblazer helmet for extreme cannabis enthusiasts. Tickets to Kushstock are free and can be reserved on Event High. HBI Innovations, known for Raw and other smoking innovations, is committed to product excellence and ethical business practices through initiatives like Raw Giving, which has donated over $2.5 million to various charities.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Cannabis Podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.